Hello there and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the top 5 weapons in this current update. I know I should have done it before and I apologize. I started getting caught up in the other videos. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I got caught up in all those weapon demonstrations. Those had all been requests before. So now I'm a little late on this video, but better late than never and something to keep in mind for the next coming update as well. So let's get right into it. I'm going to show you the top 5 weapons and I want to start by telling you that this is my opinion, okay? My personal opinion. It may not be your opinion, but let me know down in the comments if you agree or you disagree with me. I'd like to know. Let's get started. Coming in at number 5, it's going to be the Hcar assault rifle. This is a very good rifle that you obtain in the season lottery, so it's amazing. Actually, a lot of the weapons in the top 5 you obtain in the season lottery or in the battle pass, so that's very good. Now, this weapon is phenomenal. The damage is 1,417, which is great. The fire rate's a bit low, but the damage is so powerful that it's okay. Also, keep in mind with the abilities that you have, that fire rate is also going to increase close to 700. So you're good to go. And that chance on the left, that chance of 2x damage, that 30% chance, which actually does hit pretty often, is actually very, very good. So this weapon is going to be number 5 on the top 5 list. Coming in at number 4, the pistol, the Nagant. Now, this is pretty weird because it's a pistol, right? You wouldn't expect it, and I know it surprised everyone, but yeah, this is number 4 right now. The damage is 1,725. Fire rate is great at 193. Very, very good. And it has our good feature on the left, which increases the firing range and it reduces the recoil. So this weapon is pretty good. It surprised a lot of people, especially if you shoot them in the head. It has an amazing amount of headshot damage. So this is very good, but it can only be a number 4 if you use the Conquistador gloves. You have to use these gloves because what it does is it has this amazing thing called iron hands, which damage resistance when using pistols and submachine guns is increased by 35%. That means that if you're using the pistol, anytime you're using that weapon, you receive 35% less damage. So it makes it very powerful, and I put it in number 4. Coming in at number 3, it's going to be the Thompson SMG. Now, here's the deal. Same thing as the pistol. It can only be number 3 if you use the Conquistador gloves because it also reduces the damage by 35% on submachine guns. So this one I'm going to place number 3. It is so fun to use this weapon. It's amazing. On the left-hand side, reduce dispersion with firing from the hip. That means don't use the zoom, don't use your scope, just shoot, and it reduces dispersion, which is actually really good. The damage is 565. Fire rate is 1,500. Now, if you know anything about the skills, all right, there's skills to reduce damage on assault rifles, on sniper rifles, on shotguns, but there is no skill to reduce the damage on submachine guns. So it makes it very powerful and unique on top of the ability from the Conquistador gloves. So this one is a must-have weapon. Coming in at number 2 is this weapon that is kind of annoying. A lot of people find it annoying if you don't have it and if you're not using it. The Beast of Gevaudan. This one is really, really good. It's actually pretty fun. You want to turn, if you haven't seen the video, check down the link in the description below. I'm actually going to drop a link in the description for all the weapons that I'm showing you, a video on each one of those. This one is pretty cool. You want to turn the auto fire off so that you can shoot manually. It has 2 abilities. One, the disc ricochet of obstacles. That means it bounces off obstacles, so you can kind of strategize. If somebody's around the corner, you angle it so that it bounces off the wall and then hits the person. That's very good. And the fire damage of 3,000 every 0.5 seconds. Crazy, right? A part of the damage of 3,960. So this one's pretty fun. It's pretty good, but I'm gonna place it at number 2. I know many of you probably are saying, what? This should have been number 1. Well, it's not. It's really, really not. So surprise, surprise, let's move over to number 1. Coming in at number 1, if you didn't guess it, you're wondering why it wasn't on this list, it's because it's on number 1, the DPM. Yes, number 1, and yes, this defeats every single weapon that I just showed you, especially the Beast. Yes, it does. Even face to face, if you're shooting face to face directly, you probably die together, but the person dies first, okay? If you're using the Conquistador armor. This weapon is very powerful. I placed it at number 1. It's my favorite in this season. It was my favorite in the previous season as well. It is amazing. If you use it right, you're gonna kill everybody, and this weapon is the best one in the game right now. On the left-hand side, it has max XP. Every frag in the matches increases your health points by 14.3%, which is amazing. But check this out. If you use the gloves of the hunter, you have the vampirism, health regeneration by 15%. So you add 15% on top of that to the 14, right? You're getting so much health regeneration that it makes the weapon so much powerful. And that's why it defeats the beast, because the beast is shooting you, right? And you're shooting them back. You're regaining health as you're shooting them. So, and they're taking your health and you're regaining it back. So that's what makes it so powerful. Let's get back into the weapon. The damage is 1,530 and the fire rate is 960. Making this the best weapon right now in Modern Strike Online. Now, let me know that in the comments if you agree or disagree with me. I think I'm right, but these are my favorite weapons, and I place them on the top, not just because they're my favorite, but because after testing them, I realized that these were the best. Make sure you subscribe before you leave, drop us a like, and hit the notification bell. We'll see you in the next one.